Hello and welcome to my video on 5 strategies to ace the SAT Math section. If you're preparing for the SAT Math section, these strategies will help you to maximize your score and achieve your goals. To succeed on the SAT Math section, it's important to prepare and plan ahead. First of all, take an initial practice test to assess your strengths and weaknesses. You can try out Conceptshala's online testing tool that provides topic-specific assessment. Set a target for your score and identify the topics where you need improvement. Assuming that you need a minimum of 2 months to review the content and 2 months for additional practice tests, go ahead and book your test date, or at least keep your target date in mind. The most common mistake made by students is to not plan ahead and book their SAT while leaving enough time for preparation. So this is a very important step for your success. After planning your test date, create a study plan that includes enough time for you to review the content. Pre-plan time slots over the weekends for practice tests, which should get more frequent as the SAT exam gets closer. Check out the example study plan provided in the description of this video and use it as a reference to create your own study plan. And remember, each student has a different method of learning, so no one plan fits all students. Figure out what kind of a plan works best for you. Doing well on the SAT is not just about attempting all the questions. It's also about using critical thinking to identify the questions that you know you can do well on. Having a strategic approach to answering SAT questions is the key to success. There are various answering techniques that can give you a huge advantage. One such technique, the process of elimination, can be used to eliminate obviously incorrect options by picking clues from the question itself. Another one is educated guessing, which can be used as there is no penalty for incorrect answers in the SAT Math section. Make sure to at least guess an answer for each question if you don't know how to solve it or you're running out of time. One of the most important techniques is to develop enough intuition to be able to identify the topic of a question and its difficulty level just by glancing at the question. This can help in deciding whether a question should be attempted or it should be skipped for now. Which brings us to the next important strategy of time management. Remember that you have an average of about a minute to do each question in SAT Math. Some questions are designed to take as little as 10 seconds to complete, whereas some are designed to take as much as 2 minutes. Try to develop a strong intuition to judge if you can complete a question within a minute. This intuition will be a huge advantage in increasing your score. Always save enough time to complete at least 2 passes of the entire section before your time expires. In the first pass, only attempt the questions that can be done within a minute. In the second pass, do the more time-consuming questions. If you have enough time in your second pass, also do a quick review of the questions you have already done during the first pass. Remember that managing your time effectively on the SAT math sections is crucial. Another important thing to realize is that using a calculator could actually slow you down. A critical time-saving strategy is to improve your calculation speed and use the calculator only when it is absolutely necessary. In my experience, it is possible to do almost 75% of the calculator section without even using a calculator. Work with your tutor to add speed math exercises to your study plan. But one thing to be cautious about is that calculation errors can drop your score. So don't let an attempt to speed up your math solving ruin your accuracy. The evening before an exam can be very overwhelming while you're trying to figure out which is the best resource for last minute studying. Back when I was preparing for my tests, my teacher suggested that I create a formula sheet, and I found this to be a very useful exercise. Not only did it give me a single place to refer to for any of my formulas, tips, and tricks for solving questions, going through the sheet multiple times before the test also gave me confidence that I knew the material. Making a formula sheet might take you at least a couple of hours, but it is a hugely advantageous step with a great return of investment. Check out a sample formula sheet in the description of this video and use it as a reference for creating your own sheet that suits you. All the strategies that I've talked about till now will only work as long as you practice them regularly. Use practice tests to figure out what strategies work best for you to effectively manage your time and answer questions smartly. Practice those strategies in every test and analyze how you did after each test. Always try to look for the quickest and the best way to solve a question when practicing. Remember that consistent practice is the best way to improve your score. By following these 5 strategies, you can maximize your score on the SAT Math section and achieve your goals. Remember to prepare and plan ahead, use a smart answering strategy, manage your time efficiently, create a formula sheet, and most importantly, practice. Thanks for watching.